Is up, guys? Yeah, pretty cool one for you today. Headed out to Jonah's place, and we're gonna go tune, or I've already tuned this car. I didn't record it because it didn't have like a proper exhaust on it, and we were just trying to get it running, and we ended up just fully tuning the damn thing. Well, it's an 02 ZO6 Corvette. They bought it with a locked up motor. Really clean car. I mean, dude, this thing's nice. It'd been sitting for a while, so they bought it. Had a locked up motor, but they found a hole in, I think, piston number 5 or something like that. Dropped the valve, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So Joe, his dad, had, he still has it, I guess, an LS2 SSR that he had bought, and I think he bought it just for the motor. What is up with this red light, dude? Oh my goodness. Oh, we got somebody coming behind us. Okay, cool. Anyway, so the early SSRs like that are LS2s are 24X, so it's a direct bolt-in, no BS wiring or crank and cam signal converters or anything like that, so it bolts right in. So now we got an LS2 in it, stock heads, got nice headers and exhaust on it now, and then it's got a GPI stage 3 cam in it. So you're probably asking, well, why the hell is he headed back over there now, since he's already tuned it? Well, it sounds like a helicopter. I've never had one do this before, and we've been kind of wondering what the hell's going on with this thing. It runs excellent, but like, it doesn't chop like a normal cam, and like every once in a while I'll do this like helicopter shit. So I don't know what's going on with it. Jonah said he has some news for me, that he called GPI and they explained something to him. So if it's something in the tune, which I'm thinking it probably is, I'm gonna change it and then go from there. Oh man, it is warm today, even freaking late October. It's like 80. Stupid today. Where's this freaking weather supposed to be at? It's like 60s, you know. It's supposed to be like nice riding weather. Luckily I didn't put this damn bike up yet, you know. So yeah, that's where we're headed. He's about, I don't know, 8-10 miles away from me or something like that. I don't know, nothing crazy. So no, I am not mobile. No, I'm still not mobile. You bring cars to me, except Jonah. And there's one other shop in Collinsville that I do work for too. If you have a shop that is in Owasso or Collinsville, cool, yeah, I'll come to your house. It ain't no big deal. If you have a house here in Owasso or Collinsville and you're pretty damn close to me and I feel like coming to you, I will come to you. But you're gonna have to trust me, because I'm gonna take your car and I'm gonna go tune it. I'm not just gonna be like a one and done type guy, so I don't do that kind of stuff. So you gotta put some trust in your tuner. So anyway, enough yakking. Let me get to Jonah's place, and I'll set up the camera in the car and show you what it's doing, and we'll go for a spin. All right. This is like the nastiest ZO6 I've ever been in. Oh, but also the cleanest, if that makes any sense. Just the inside's so gross. Because it had sat for a while, so it's not their fault or anything. They just got it running. So, he was on the phone with GPI, and they said that a couple of tables probably weren't jiving. And okay, you know, I'm a guy that will take constructive criticism. That's fine. If I'm wrong, I'll fix it. That's fine. So I'm more than willing to come back out here because I'm curious too, as why is it doing it? You know, my name's on it, so whatever. I put the stock idle timing back in it, and then the stock overspeed and underspeed, and all the stock timing on the high and the low octane table around the idle settings, all stock. And it's not helicoptering anymore right now, so we're gonna go drive it here, and I'm gonna try to fix some of this bucking it's got, and I think it's really just the speed density stuff. So I'm gonna make it really lug here, like right there. It's like, I'm gonna try to smooth some of that out. So that's the goal today. It's not all about speed sometimes. You gotta go real slow. But I really think that's just cam chomp, man. Like that's just, I mean, you put it in second and it goes away. I mean, it's just a big cam. So I mean, GPI was like, oh yeah, we designed our cams to be streetable. I believe them. But you gotta, I mean, a big cam's it's gonna cam surge a little bit. Like there's really no getting around it. And when I did tune this, it had like no mufflers on it, so they put mufflers on it and it's a little richer, like nothing crazy, but I'm gonna dial it in, not a big deal. This car really hauls ass though, like for just an LS2 with a cam and an exhaust, dude, this thing really runs hard. I guarantee you this thing will put 450, 500 to the wheels. I mean, it's quick. It's with this lower RPM, lower map settings stuff, and then let me just dial this stuff in real quick, and I'll show you what all changed. Because when I did tune this, it was damn near perfect. I mean, them fuel trims were within 2%. So let me get this logged real quick, and I'll show you exactly what it changed. All right, so you can see, I'll just pull over on the side of the road here. All right, we got a nasty little lean spot right here. So that's like 26% lean. So I'm gonna select this whole table. Again, we're in speed density only. Go to the airflow here, copy and paste it. And I'm gonna do the whole percentage. And I'm gonna add a little bit right here. So we're gonna do 1.2, we're gonna do 20% right here. And then we're going to do 10% right here. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. And then that right there. That right there. Kind of go along with the flow here. So we're working about right here. And now it looks like ass right now. And we're going to fix that by just hitting the smooth button right there. One right there. Kind of smooth it over a little bit. Looks pretty damn good. And then we're gonna flash it. Key on, engine off. So that's all I found really. Oh, gotta disconnect from the scanner here. Boom. That's really the only thing I found really, because I don't try to like bog these things down, because I know cams really don't like that. So I literally put it in 4th gear, going like 20 miles an hour, and it just started trying to add fuel right here. And I was like, oh, well, there's the bucking issue. So we're gonna fix that with some fuel. So let's get this thing flashed and back on the road again. All right, we are still in speed density. Let's see if it fixed this bucking issue. I'm gonna check off like really slow. I mean, you're gonna have to give us some beans, I think. That's a little better. Just anything below 1500, it is not happy. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Trying to do what the customer wants, but sometimes you're just gonna have to keep it above 1500, I think, on this one. Let me, I'm gonna roll that window so you guys can hear me better. Man, it is windy today, so jeez. Okay, that's a little better. All right, let's see what it does. We're gonna put it in 5th on 35, and we're at like 1200 RPM. Log it. It fixed the fueling issue down there, but I think it's still gonna buck, like I really do. So let me go put some miles in this thing and see what else we can run into. Well, we took care of the helicopter problem. Just put stock timing stuff in there, and it does pretty good. So see if we can get rid of some of this bucking. So I have it in MAF only mode right now. So I think it's just gonna buck below 1500. I mean, it's a pretty big ass cam. Like it's a GPI stage 3 cam. I mean, this is like a max effort NA LS2 cam. It is not play around. I mean, this thing will spin to 7 grand like it's nothing. I think you just can't be light on the throttle around 1500. Like right there is actually okay. So we'll go see what it does. I'm gonna go drive it down the road here and have a gander at it. One thing about these cars, though, hell, I'll just tell you what I like about them. I like a lot of stuff about these cars. I love C5 Vets. They're kind of the last hoorah of like the raw stuff, you know, before, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like, it's still analog, you know, it's not, a lot of it is electronic or anything, you know. I mean, I know it is, you know, it's a modern car and everything, but like it's still really raw. It's still a very driver-oriented car. Not a lot of safety stuff going on. It's got traction and active handling, whatever you want to call that, you know. They ride like a sports car. They don't ride bad. This one still has a stock shifter in it, and it feels pretty good, actually. It's not bad. I'm a fan of the FRC cars, fixed roof coupe. So this is a ZO6. It's fixed roof coupe only. They have leaf spring suspension from the factory, and they handle really damn good. There's a lot of potential with these cars. You can daily drive them, you can drag them, you can road race them, you can drift them. You can do a lot of stuff with a Corvette, especially a C5, man. Like they're awesome cars. I really like C5 Corvettes. It's one of my bucket list cars. I definitely would own a C5 Corvette one day, especially a Z06. I don't want a regular coupe. I want a fixed roof coupe, C5 Vet. It didn't have to be a Z06, but I prefer a Z06. But it definitely has to be a stick shift, and it definitely has to be a fixed roof coupe. That's my stipulations with them. So, but this car runs really hard. God, I mean, like the first time we got on it, it was like, oh my God. It's pretty gnarly for just a cam only LS2. But also, the car doesn't weigh that much either. So, I mean, 500 horse thing in this is an 11-second car, easily, on a bad day. And it's plenty drivable and plenty reliable. I don't think these things had a lot of transmission issues. I think they more likely had, you know, axle issues, just because they're independent rear suspension. But they handle good, sound good. They ride pretty good. It rides smoother than my F-body, honestly. They sit low to the ground. Who cares? It's a Vet, man. But there ain't nothing like the sound of a Vet, though. Like they sound really gnarly with a good exhaust and stuff, man. Let's see if we can get some of that sound going here. Kind of barely get on it. Start spinning. This road's slick too, so it's not really a good road to really test anything on. We'll get on the highway and we'll do a little with it. All right, we got her back and blended, just like this drink over here. Little Dutch Brothers, a double rainbow, is that what they call it? It's got energy and shit in it. Oh, it's good. This thing runs pretty damn good. Like I think the buckings is gonna be there. It's literally between 1,000 and 1,500. Look, it's a large cam. It's gonna buck a little bit. They don't buck anywhere else though. I mean, I'm at like 1,700 RPM right now in fourth, and it's just driving on the road pretty smooth. So, if you haven't tried Dutch Brothers, man, you got one near you. Double Rainbow, bro, BRO, blended, like, give me a damn brain freeze. Well, let's head back to the shop here. Do a little walk around, see if we can get some cam action, chop action on the film. A little windy today, so I don't know how well the microphone's gonna pick it up. pins them in second. Like it's just, second's useless now. If it had a sticky tire on it, like a little radial or something, it would it'd do pretty good. See, it ain't bucking right there. This thing drives pretty dang good. Let's see if we can get it to. Can't really do too much with the brain bro in my hand. This car runs hard though, hard. I dig it. Ain't nothing like a C5 in a rain bro. I just need a pair of fresh New Balances and some jorts. Oh, God. Nice white polo. Has the Corvette logo on it. Oh my goodness. This thing has power everywhere too. I mean, that's from like $2,000. You just gotta like roll into it. It's just like, oh yeah. It just loves RPM. And it'll pull all the way to 7. All the way to 7. All right, let's go back to the shop.
Here's some beans, Jonah. See what you do. Banging off the limiter like 6 times. Oh yeah.
That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTuber stuff. Catch you guys on the next one.